Hey guys, welcome back, and this is my Bradford City career mode. I think this is part 4 now, if I'm not mistaken. And just before I start the video, I want to digress that there are some kids playing outside, and they're screaming and shouting, and it may or may not come in the video. I don't know as of yet, but yeah, it might happen, so just keep that in mind. But anyway, we started off there with Derby making a run, but not the greatest finishing, which is what you should expect from your right backs when they're like 64 rated. You can't get 64 rated right backs with the shooting stats of Branislav Ivanovic. But anyway, McLean comes through on goal, and he is a striker, so he should be able to have those finishing stats that, would expect you to put the ball in the back of the net, but nevertheless, McLean doesn't manage to do that. Anyway, my favourite player of the team so far, Rafael De Vito, coming through on goal there, but couldn't get a goal. And I decided to bring Hansen on, the big man, because Aaron McLean just wasn't doing it for us this game. I find that quite well. That's actually quite noticeable with both strikers. They have on and off games. I noticed Hansen had a really good game when he came on in the Reading game, but he's not really performed in any of the other games, to be quite frank. But anyway, Peterborough get the opening goal here. I'm going to do the same thing that I do every time an opponent scores. I'm just like bashing that X button, trying to skip to the next game because I'm so willing just to get back in there, and I have a bad habit of doing that. Like when it's my own goal, I'll show it like loads and just bloat about it so much. But anyway, Peterborough come in here again, and they should be 2-0 up at this point. I don't know how or what happened there. Good defending from my team, nevertheless. But here's a mix-up here between McLaughlin and Taylor, and I thought that was going to be the second goal given away. I can't believe it wasn't. And yeah, we're 1-0 down, and Doyle hits the post. I mean, good strike to say that he's a centre defensive mid. Well, I play him at that position anyway. But here's the most annoying part. Hansen puts it through for De Vita to make a run, and the ref blows the whistle. They definitely need to get that sorted, whether it's for FIFA 14 now or FIFA 15, the next one. Then I don't know, but they need to definitely sort that out, because if that carries on happening, I'm going to get quite irritated. But Yates passes it through to McLean, and yeah, I should probably introduce the next match. We're up against Gillingham here in the J-Paint Trophy, I think. Yeah. Well, no, we're not up against Gillingham. We're basically up against Akinfenwa. But Yates goes through on goal, and Gary Jones gets the rebound. Who else but the man himself, Gary Jones? I remember when I first opened up the career mode, right, and I was picked Bradford City, of course. What else are you watching? And I looked at Gary Jones, and he was like 36-year-old. Yeah, he was like 63 rated, I think he was. But I just thought I was going to sell him straight away. But after playing a few games of him, I realised he's such a good player, and that's why I think it is so crucial to play the friendlies if you haven't played with the team before, just to get used to the formation, get used to the plays, and actually know who's good or not. Because the ratings can lie to you. I know that with Gary Jones and De Vita, because both of them players have really good. No, really bad stats by the looks of it, but they're actually really good players, especially De Vita. But anyway, Gary Jones passes it through here to McLean, I think it is, on the ball, and he passes it out wide to Reed, and Reed's shot is blocked. And I don't know, I think I just kept this clip going for a bit because we were still playing about with it. Derby passes it to Meredith, but he ends up passing it through to Jones while he's in an offside position. Nevertheless, reach here towards the end of the game, trying to play it through, and goes for the shot, and then the rebound here will fall straight to Derby, I think it is. And I just wanted to show that again, because there's another example of Derby just not being able to finish. Nevertheless, we come up to our third game in the episode here, and if you notice, there's been no clips apart from the Peterborough goal where they've been, attacking me, and that's just not my poor editing. That is literally because there was nothing interesting that happened at the other end of the pitch, which I guess that's kind of the negatives of playing professional. But yeah, I don't know what to do about that, because if I play world class, I will literally, the only games I will win, I'll win like 1-0 off a fluky goal and then just defend for my life, literally. So it will literally be the one good clip will be the goal, and then the rest will just be defending. So I haven't found the mix between the two yet, but hopefully I will. Nevertheless, we are against Wolverhampton, and these are literally the league favourites. Went down from the Premier League to League One within 2 seasons, but on the breach of half-time, Yeats makes that run again. I think, you know what, I keep saying this every episode, it's Yates, or something like that. I'm just going to say Yeats. Alright. Makes a beautiful run from just past the halfway line, I think it was. And just he runs with the ball, and that's what Yeats brings to the team, because he can just run the wing. You'd expect him to have like 85 to like 90 pace, but the fact of the matter is he doesn't. He has around 80, 75, I think. But you see him here dribbling with the ball. He's just absolutely rapid and gets past his players. Maybe it's just because he's got good strength, good stamina. I don't know. But how did Wolverhampton miss that? The chance to get back into the game. McLaughlin punched it out, and yeah. But anyway, I want to draw your attention to this now. How on earth was that not a penalty? I had to even play the replay just to give you like a proper view of it, because even I was just in awe and shock, and it's stuff like that it does make me laugh about FIFA. Obviously, I'm not going to complain. I'm 1-0 up. Oh wait, 1-0 up. I meant to say 2-0 up. Rafael De Vita. Back to my previous point. I'm 2-0 up. I'm not going to complain. Stuff like that only gets irritating to me when I'm on the Ultimate Team or seasons when I'm playing online, because then those goals actually matter. But in career mode, you've got what 19. What's double 19? You know what I mean. You've got so many games in a season that losing one game, yeah, it sucks. Obviously in football, in real life, it really sucks. But when you're playing it as a game, there's chances to get points in other games. So I'm not going to dwell over a loss. But Wolverhampton, straight after the Rafael De Vita goal, get back in this from a header. And I just want to go back to that goal in my thoughts, because obviously I was waffling on like I normally do, and just say, what a great goal. Meredith made a great pass back into De Vita. But nevertheless, here we go to sign, I think his name was Julian Garriero, and now Gail Beringnama. Why do I try? But we decided to actually sign Guerrero, I think his name is, and we put a counter offer for Kyle Reid for 500,000, and it gets accepted because at the end of the day we've got Bennett on loan and we've also got Rafael De Vita, so we don't need him really, and we got a good 500,000 out of him. But I'm leaving you with a squad report, and I will see you guys next episode. Let's see if we can reach 4 or 5 likes. See you later, guys.